Important current affairs 26 April 2020. Tata Trust commenced Plan India campaign. Tata Trust has started a nationwide community outreach campaign to induce adoption of health practices as promoted by the government in rural areas to prevent the spread of COVID-19 beginning March 31st, 2020. The exercise is expected to have already reached about 1.2 crore people across 21 states. The campaign is named 5 Kadam Corona Mukt Jeevan. 5 Kadam Corona Mukt Jeevan. Alternative academic calendar launched. The alternative academic calendar at primary and upper primary stage classes 6 to 8 have been developed by the NCERT under the guidance of the MHRD. The calendar of upper primary stage was released by the Union HRD Minister Sri Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank in New Delhi on 23rd April 2020. It has been launched to engage students meaningfully during their stay at home due to COVID-19. Former Rajya Sabha MP Basant Das passed away. Former Rajya Sabha member from Odisha Basant Das passed away in April 2020. Das was Rajya Sabha member from 1990 to 1996 as Janata Dal nominee. He was also chairman of Bhavani Patna municipality from 1985 to 1990. He is survived by his wife, two daughters, and three sons. CISF launched e-Karyalay app, an e-office application that enables movement of files and documents without physical touch, has been launched for users in CISF to prevent coronavirus infection. The application, called e-Karyalay Electronic Office, has been designed by the in-house technical team of the force. This application has been hosted at CISF Cloud with all security arrangements in place to safeguard the data. International Delegates Day 25 April. International Delegates Day is observed on 25 April every year. It is observed to raise awareness of the role of the representatives and delegates of the member states to the United Nations. The day marks the anniversary of the first day of the San Francisco Conference, which is also known as the United Nations Conference on International Organization. Coal India Limited to produce 710 million ton coal. Coal India Limited will produce 710 million tons of coal in the current financial year. The company's coal offtake target will also remain at 710 million tons for this fiscal. This was announced by Coal and Mines Minister Prahlad Joshi. The demand of coal will pick up again after coronavirus lockdown. Punjab government commenced telemedicine services. The Punjab government has started telemedicine services in 300 health and wellness centers to provide comprehensive primary health services on doorsteps of people in rural areas. The telemedicine services are being given in the state through hub and spoke model. The telemedicine hub has been established at Civil Hospital Mohali with 4 medical officers and 1 telemedicine executive. Human trials of vaccine began in UK. Human trials of a vaccine developed by the Oxford University against the novel coronavirus began in the UK on 23rd April 2020. Scientists have given the vaccine an 80% chance of success. The UK government has pledged £20 million to support the coronavirus vaccine trial program. The vaccine is made from a harmless chimpanzee virus. World Bank organized a virtual workshop on contract management during emergency situations was organized by World Bank in collaboration with AIMA, All India Management Association, for project management unit of Jhelum Tawi flood recovery project. The objective of the workshop was to educate participants about the likely adverse impact of COVID-19 pandemic on the implementation of the bank funded projects. First at home COVID-19 test kit approved. The US Food and Drug Administration has approved the first at home COVID-19 test kit. It is expected to bring coronavirus testing to the doorstep of every household. The test kit, costing $119 in the US has been developed by LabCorp, an American company with a network of medical laboratories across the country. Ayush Ministry announced a mechanism. The Ministry of Ayush has announced a mechanism to support short-term research projects. These will help in evaluating the impact of Ayush interventions and medicines in the prophylaxis and clinical management of COVID-19. Hospitals and institutions involved in the management of COVID-19 cases have been invited to participate in this scheme. Banking industry as a public utility service. Government has declared banking industry as a public utility service for 6 months till October 21st, 2020 under the provisions of the Industrial Disputes Act. Bringing banking services under the provisions of this act means that the banking sector would not see any strikes by employees or officers during the operation of the law starting from 21st April. Vodafone Idea tied up with Paytm. Vodafone Idea and Paytm have launched Recharge Sathi program, which helps individuals and small businesses to earn an additional income. The program will enable any Paytm customers following a registration to start selling Vodafone Idea recharges on Paytm app. Vodafone Idea will also give an assured cashback to merchant partners for multiple recharges. Shiv Das Meena took charge as HUDCO's CMD. Shiv Das Meena has been appointed as Chairman and MD of Housing and Urban Development Corporation HUDCO. He has been appointed for a period of 6 months with immediate effect. He is presently holding the position of Additional Secretary in the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs and simultaneously holding the additional charge of CMD HUDCO. Franklin Mutual Fund wind up 6 debt scheme. Franklin Templeton Mutual Fund has voluntarily decided to wind up 6 of its fixed income debt scheme effective April 23, 2020. The fund house has taken this step as it believes that the market will not return to normalcy soon because of COVID-19 disruption. The 6 schemes cumulatively manage assets worth rupees 26,000 crores. NIIT signed agreement with an ad-tech company. NIIT's wholly owned subsidiary NIIT USA Inc. has signed a managed services agreement with a US-based EdTech company to provide virtual services to education providers. The term of the agreement is 5 years. Both companies see this as a significant partnership where two market leaders go to market jointly to provide innovative solutions in the testing and certification marketplace. China named its Mars mission Tianwen-1. China has named its first Mars exploration mission to be launched later in 2020 as Tianwen-1, aiming to catch up with India, US, Russia and the European Union to reach the Red Planet. China's Mars mission plans to complete orbiting, landing and roving in one mission. Tianwen means heavenly questions or questions to heaven, a poem written by China's well-known poet Qu Yuan 340 to 278 BC. NASA developed a new ventilator. NASA engineers have developed a new easy-to-build high-pressure ventilator tailored specifically to treat COVID-19 patients. The device is called Vital Ventilator Intervention Technology, accessible locally. Vital is designed to treat patients with milder symptoms, thereby keeping countries' limited supply of traditional ventilators available for patients with more severe COVID-19 symptoms. High Commission of India held webinar. High Commissioner of India to Bangladesh Riva Ganguly Das participated in a webinar organized on 23rd April 2020 with the India Bangladesh Chambers of Commerce and Industry IBCCI, several industry leaders from top business groups of Bangladesh and India like Pran Group, Effort Group, Indophil and CEAT, among others, participated in the webinar to discuss the global trade. ICMR notes for coronavirus detection assay. IIT Delhi has got the approval from the Indian Council of Medical Research ICMR for a probe-free coronavirus detection assay developed by it. The assay had been validated at ICMR with a sensitivity and a specificity of 100%. IIT is the first academic institute to have obtained ICMR approval for a real-time polymerase chain reaction based diagnostic assay. World Malaria Day, 25 April. World Malaria Day is observed every year on April 25 to raise awareness of the global effort to control and ultimately eradicate malaria. It was first observed in 2008. It was first observed in 2008. Developed from Africa, Malaria Day, an event that had been observed since 2001 by African governments. Malaria exists in more than 100 countries worldwide, and some 9 lakh people die from the disease each year. IOB unveiled working capital loans. Indian Overseas Bank IOB has launched an exclusive credit facility for agriculture and allied activities titled WCDL Agri Working Capital Demand Loan Agriculture. These loans will be available to all existing borrowers enjoying cash credit OD facilities from sectors such as agriculture, poultry, dairy, fisheries, and allied activities. This scheme is valid up to June 30, 2020. Thank you. Please subscribe the channel, like and share the video with your family and friends. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.